morning vlog. Dawson wants to go play outside. Yeah, fun. So as you can see, the backyard is pretty messy. That's okay, because we're never out here. And it's just like a little playground for Dawson, eh Dawes? It's really tall grass. Really nice to go walking outside in the backyard, but I'm just kind of afraid for my feet because Dawson often poops back here and I'm not sure if Tim has cleaned it up yet. So I have to be careful. It's Tim Deegan. He's in the sunroom. Dawson's so happy to see Tim.
Hey, buddy.
Aww.
He was trying to sort out my insurance for that beast of a bike over there.
Oh.
I paid it.
Yeah.
But it didn't come out of my credit card. Which
Weird.
could be awesome. Or it could mean I'm not insured.
Right. We don't want that.
Nope. Gotta always be safe. Whatever you do.
Costco.
Yeah. And we're trying to figure out price-wise what is the best deal. So far, there was something that we had a coupon for, and it wasn't actually cheaper than the other toilet paper. So there's a lot of people and a lot of bathrooms that we need to account for. There's also a lot of clothes that need washing, and we need to account for that as well.
We get some pretty good deals, especially on bread. Oh wow, lots and lots of beef, some eggs, and huge things of cleaning supplies. So we wanted to get water, but we didn't bring any of the special lids, and the store's closed. So
we're MacGyvering this one.
Tim Deegan's holding it in place.
So we can go directly in the spout.
Because we don't want to take the lid off because then it'll definitely go everywhere.
We're still gonna have to drive real careful on the way back.
That's okay. So I would like to introduce you to the new fish. He doesn't have a yet, but he seems to be doing very well. And I was actually hoping that you guys could name him. So if you have a good name for this fish, leave your comment below. And if you see a good name thought up by somebody else, make sure you thumbs it up so that I can see it and so we can pick the best one. There he is. And there he goes. Also, I don't really know what Nagini is doing, but apparently the outside of the tank is very interesting. Okay, so if you guys remember when Jason and Alex were over, we all went and saw the Avengers together in IMAX 3D. And when we got back, I went on Twitter and I went on Facebook and I asked people if they could build an Avengers team from the members of ApprenticeA, who would they be and why? And I got a lot of responses. So I picked my favorite ones and I drew a little picture of the Apprentice Avengers. It's on my Tumblr right now. Everybody from the movie is somehow represented in the members of ApprenticeA. I had a lot of fun doing this. Maybe we should do more of this in the future where I ask you guys what I should draw and you give me suggestions, then I just jumble it all up and we build a drawing together. Again, if you want to check out the picture, it will be on my Tumblr and I will also put it on the Rianna Finch Facebook page. You may have noticed this sign before, but we have a garbage dog named Dawson. He likes to tip over garbage cans. So whenever somebody's not upstairs with him, the garbage can goes rolling everywhere and all the food and all the stuff inside of it goes everywhere too. So that's why we need the food to go in the compost, including coffee grinds, which Corrado is very bad at. I guess it's easy to put them in the garbage when the coffee machine is right there and the garbage is right there. But that's no more. From now on, we separate everything.
Hello, let me show you what I've been working on. So it's 3:45 in the morning, and about an hour ago I decided I wanted to play Star Wars Rogue Squadron, which is an N64 game that pretty much defined my childhood. So it's actually quite easy to play Nintendo 64 games on your computer. You just have to find an emulator, which is software that kind of emulates a Nintendo 64. Then you have to go and download a ROM, which is basically the cartridge. So between the emulator and the ROM, you're able to load a digital Nintendo 64 and a digital version of the game. So I get a Nintendo 64 emulator called Project 64, and then I download a ROM, which I've got here. The file starts to open and it looks like I might have success. But then everything crashes and nothing works, and my computer makes really scary noises. Maybe that's what I deserve for being a pirate. So I turn to Google, I do some research, and I find that out of all of the Nintendo 64 ROMs that do work, Rogue Squadron is one of the ones that doesn't. Then in my research I learned that there was a PC version of Rogue Squadron called Rogue Squadron 3D, specifically made for the computer. Things are sounding pretty good. Then I learned that the game is so old that it actually came out before Windows XP did. The problem with this is that my Windows 7 is 64-bit, Windows XP was generally 32-bit, and the Rogue Squadron 3D PC version is 16-bit, which absolutely refuses to install on a 64-bit computer. So I do more research, I pour through about 10 years worth of message boards and forum posts, and while some people manage to get it working despite my best efforts, here's what I get. So close. And then it does nothing but sit on a black screen. Trust me, I've waited. nothing happens. This is a situation where even if I had a real CD copy of the game purchased in a store legally, it still wouldn't work. So because of improvements in technology, I'm unable to enjoy my childhood game. It has come to this, my friends. I think I need to go out and get a Nintendo 64. So if any of you guys have any tips on getting a Nintendo 64 in 2012, making sure it's working and making sure it don't get ripped off, please leave comments above.
Give me daily vlogs, I want them in my subscription box. I wonder who might drop by, even though sometimes it's Canada outside. So don't go away, we're here every day. It's not ApprenticeA, it's